As the story goes,
Princess.
Princess
It's a mermaid.
Haeundae.
Hey everyone, welcome to South Korea. We are currently somewhere, a little travelling family from Australia, and right now we're down in the south of South Korea, surrounded by views that don't feel real. It's hard to believe these places actually exist.
This was by far the most Instagrammed, TikToked attraction in Busan that I've ever seen.
Join us as we take you on a beautiful walking trail around Dongbaekseom Island, where you can experience nature, calm waters, and even discover a hidden mermaid along the way. Hey everybody, and welcome to Haeundae Beach. Today we're making our way to the far eastern end of the beach to check out a really unique experience we've been looking forward to.
So we've just arrived at Dongbaekseom Island, which is actually not an island anymore. Over time, the sedimentation has caused it to fuse to the mainland. So we're going to just walk along. There's some really cool sights to see. There's a lighthouse and a suspension bridge. So it's going to nice to just see nature a bit.
And Lila's snacking on a pine cone. No.
Put the pine cone in the cup.
Oh, it was destroyed by a typhoon.
Oh wow. As the story goes,
Princess.
Princess
It's a mermaid.
Hwangok. Local legend says this mermaid is Princess Hwangok. She journeyed across the sea to marry King Minmu, but every full moon she'd look back toward her homeland, longing to return.
Such a beautiful walk so far. We've not come very far into the walk yet because there's just so many beautiful spots. Just stop and sit and listen to the waves. It's definitely not a pram friendly walk because it's lots of sections of stairs and then boardwalk, stairs, boardwalk. But absolutely beautiful. I think it is worth bringing little ones. You've got sections where you can sit and have a snack while looking out onto the waves. It's really beautiful.
Dongbaekseom Island gets its name from the camellia trees that grow here. Dongbaek means camellia, and every winter these vibrant flowers bloom, transforming the island into a sea of colour.
That walk / hike was absolutely lovely. We just got to the end. We a little bit misjudged how much time we needed. We thought we'd need about an hour. Highly recommend about 2 hours. And even so, if you wanted to bring some stuff for a picnic, at the end of the trail there's the APEC house where there's beautiful green grass that you can go sit on. It does open at 9, close at 5. There is some bins along the way, along the trail. So that's always handy. If you know South Korea, you know there's not many public bins, so it's great to have it on a trail where you may be hydrating and you can get rid of some bottles.
After making our way back to the start of the hike, we grabbed Lila some samguk gimbap for dinner. Safe to say it was a huge hit. The next day, we made our way to Blue Line Park, where we were about to experience something truly magical.
We have just jumped on the Haeundae Sky Capsule. When I started doing research about Busan, this was by far the most Instagrammed, TikToked attraction in Busan that I've ever seen. It is very photogenic, this attraction. The Sky Capsule operates along about 2.3 kilometers of an old railway track, and the little Sky Capsules are kind of retro looking. I think they're red, yellow and green. We've jumped on a red one, and it operates along the coast, so yeah, it's really, really pretty. And then the plan is to jump off at the last station that the Sky Capsule ends at and to walk back along the coastal walk. Also wanted to quickly shout out Haeundae, which is the hip seat that we use. Obviously something like the Sky Train is not a pram friendly thing to do, and lately Lila doesn't even like being in the pram, so we very rarely take it out, but we do always have this Haeundae hip surface seat where she can sit on, and it takes off a lot of the weight and a lot of the pressure when carrying a toddler who wants to be up and down all day. So we highly recommend it as one of like our day-to-day travel friendly baby product.
Booking the Sky Capsules is quite simple. There's a ticket office, you can wait in line, book a ticket. You can book in advance, and so a lot of times, really popular times like sunset, gets booked out quite quickly, but you can only book the day of when you're booking a ticket
In person.
You can book tickets online, but what we found, a lot of things that you have to book online, you require a Korean number. Got there around 8:30 a.m. and they open at 9. Which was way too early, but I would recommend getting there about 8:45 because then you're first in line, you can book the preferred time and you can move on. Especially with parents with kids, if you've got naps that you want to account for, you want a good time for yourself. Another thing to note is that the Sky Capsules are little private capsules. So you can have up to 4 people, but you can just book 2 people, just book 3 people, still have it fully to yourselves. The only downside is if you're a solo traveler, you still have to pay for 2 people. Kids under 36 months is free, so don't need to worry about that. And
yeah, shout out to our friends from Busan who gave Lila these delicious snacks that she loves. It's been so lovely having friends here.
we've just started making our walk back. We opted for taking a one-way trip using the Sky Cab, and then to get back we're just taking, there's a boardwalk along the same route that the Sky Cab goes. And it's
Sky Capsule.
Sky Capsule. It's
There's a difference.
There is a difference. It's about 2.4 kilometers. So, but everything is very easy to walk. That's what the little bit that we've done so far. But we've just stopped at like a little scenic spot that you can stop and sit. We got a little snack from the station. Talking about food, there's lots of snacky food options here. Even at the initial Mipo station, there's a lot of food options. There's a couple of food vans. There's also a beach train, which is another option. So you can either just take the beach train, or you could take the Sky Capsules there and then the beach train back. The beach train is basically the same route, but it's just lower on the ground, and it goes a little bit further than this Capsules does. So there are a few combo options, but for now we are going to keep walking and enjoy the hike.
As the sun began to set over Busan, we made our way back to Mipo, taking one last stroll along the coastline. From peaceful walks through Dongbaekseom Island to gliding above the sea in the Sky Capsule, these past 2 days have shown us a side of Busan we'll never forget. But this is only the beginning. In our next adventure, we'll explore more of Haeundae Beach, wander through the vibrant night markets, indulge in Korean barbecue, and discover what lies beneath the waves at the aquarium. And let's just say our visit to Club D Spa did not exactly go as planned. If you enjoyed coming along with us, we'd love to have you join us for part 2. Until then, we'll see you somewhere.